Yeah, I know. Totally ridiculous. I should play Ace of Spades.
Yes.
I don't know how to play Ace of Spades.
You don't?
I
thought you were a musician.
If I now officially say that I'm not a big Motorhead fan, who's gonna... How many
You're gonna get flamed for that.
How many people unsubscribe? I respect the craft. I love, Lemmy and what he stood for. Just, not my kind of thing.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I didn't say...
I'm
didn't,
not gonna just unsubscribe, I'm leaving.
I didn't officially say that. Of course I love Motorhead. I know all the albums, like that one, and then the other one where Lemmy was on.
Yeah,
and then
where he... other one too.
Where he played bass. That one was awesome. I don't know.
Okay.
There's Paul. Paul's from the US of America. That's not how you say that. I don't know.
I don't know either. I wouldn't tell people that.
He's from Belgium.
Yes, I just have a strange accent.
And apparently he's one of you nutsos who watches my videos, which I don't know why. So he's on a vacation in Croatia, of all places. From Belgium to Croatia. And then stopped by in Germany and wrote me and said, hey, can I come and hang out? And I'm like, I got coffee. So...
Good coffee. Where's it at?
Here's over there. Is it empty again?
No, it's close to empty.
Yeah. So we're here drinking coffee.
Because that's what we do in Belgium too.
Yeah, of course. Belgian coffee, of course. And Belgian waffles. And so I said, well, if he's here anyway, we might as well do what I do, which is film a video. And he bought this spade from Andreas Weber. Find him on Facebook. Link is below the video.
He's awesome.
And it's a spade guitar.
With a cigar box on the back.
With a cigar box on the back. And it's actually a spade, but it's a guitar. So we're gonna play this. I don't know how. It's way cool.
You have a whole genre of music just crucified.
I'm sorry. This is way cool. If you're looking for something extremely original, just to make people talk about your gig, this is it. But enough of this. Let's call a spade a spade. Sayings, no? Nah.
Not so much.
Okay. No. I apologize if these Walrus audio demos are going to be long. First of all, you can always fast forward. Secondly, they're cool pedals. Thirdly, we later on in this video, we'll have Colt Westbrook from Walrus Audio talking about the pedal itself. But right now, I'm here with Paul, and we're looking at the pedal. He picked actually which one we're going to do. He said, transparent overdrive. That sounds good. So we have a transparent overdrive, which is the Mayflower, which should be flying in his face right now. So
yeah.
Either you have to come,
so much.
either you have to come closer, or you're gonna be behind the overdrive. It's up to you. Yeah, coming closer. Yeah. we'll get it happening.
I'll figure it out.
What was I gonna say? My signal chain. I'm going into the Mayflower. Mayflower? That's not French. No, I don't know. Mayflower? Isn't that something with T? No, T was something different. Mayflower was the first ship that went. Or was it the one that had the T on it? What was the Mayflower? I'm asking the American. Come on.
March winds bring April showers. April showers bring Mayflowers. That's what it was.
No, it's a boat.
Oh, a boat. I don't know. That was a really dark part of American history.
Which part is it?
Yeah, it brought the Pilgrims. Didn't it?
Yeah, it's something about... But so it's like one of the first boats that landed on Plymouth Rock, I want to say? I have really no idea. But it's not the one with the T, right?
No,
in Boston Harbor.
That was the Boston Harbor thing. That was.
So it brought the Pilgrims, which means it's like one of the first boats that landed in America from England, isn't it?
Well, there was... Yes, I think that would be accurate.
So why that is on a pedal... I don't know.
What's transparent about a Mayflower?
Who knows?
Was it a glass boat?
Was it a glass bottom boat? So,
Okay.
Colt says it's a transparent overdrive. To be screamish, but what you usually get when you're to be screamy is you're gonna lose a lot of bottom end. And here you have bass and treble controls to regain some of that bottom end. I'm playing the PRS Modern Eagle 2, which can be switched to single coil, which is what I wanted for this. Going into the Mayflower, the Suhr Badger 18, and in the effects loop I've got the Bellwether for some delay goodness, also Walrus audio, and that's going into a 2-note Torpedo Studio with 412-y kind of roundish sounds, which sounds in clean like so. Why C minor? I don't know. I'll try this again. Much better.
By the way, what amp are you using?
Suhr Badger 18, I said that. See, you're not paying attention. I said that earlier because some people write, what's the setup you're using? I'm like, well, on those produced tracks, it always shows the amp, or I talk about the amp. If you guys are not watching the whole video, then I can fully understand that, actually. I could fully understand if you did that.
Just fast forward to the end right now.
Just don't
save yourself a whole world of trouble.
Go to the last 2 seconds. They're the best because then I disappear. So we're gonna turn this on not so much drive. That's transparent. By the way, there is a video that I did quite a while ago where I'm using a whole bunch of Walrus audio pedals, including this one and the Messner and the Voyager, and I stack them. And when you put those 3 behind each other, which is crazy, just stacking 3 pedals, but oh my god, the tones you can get. Watch that. It's a good video called something about stacking Walrus audio pedals. Which is why we're not going to do that. We're just going to push the amp with it in a sec. So I'm going to go bridge position humbucker to see on full drive what it can do. Warm, creamy, round, very round.
What amp is that again?
That's the Suhr Badger 18.
Okay.
Running through a Torpedo Studio. Just thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Yeah, I just want people to be clear.
Yeah, okay. At this point, I would probably want a little bit more. Why is this flashing the record? Is it supposed to flash the record? I think it is. I want more high end, so I'm going to dial that.
I don't know anything about cameras.
Yeah, he's only a photographer. You can get some aggression in there, but of course we like the roundness. So let's see the bass control. No bass. Very subtle. I'm gonna come a little bit closer so people see the awesome stuff I'm playing there in this camera. So it's not metal bass, it's roundness that you add. Warmness. Warmidity.
Warmidity.
Warm maliciousness. Oh, that's
sweet.
if I now get the high end in, gets fuzzly a little bit. Beautiful. It's dirty. It's got soul. It's got nice.
This is the only pedal you need.
You can, of course, roll off the volume. So we want to know how can it push an amp, because of course the green pedal, which is here blue, can push the amp. So I'm gonna get some dirt from the what amp was it again?
Did you mention yet?
I don't know.
What amp it was?
Wait, it's a Suhr Badger 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That amp can get dirty. What amp?
I don't know, but it sounds
that
good.
amp can get dirty.
It gets yeah.
Now we're talking.
Now you're getting
Crank your
somewhere.
amp, put the Mayflower in front of it, and invite some pilgrims. Yeah, but can it gent?
I suppose we shouldn't make jokes about veritable cornucopia of tones.
Of course it can gent.
This is
Everything
what
can
happened.
gent.
Yeah.
When you go low enough and you have farty sounds, then everything gents. Good enough for me. So
Close enough for the girls we go out with.
we're gonna go and put the Bellwether on and see what we get. Come over here so you can see that there.
I think that tone is bragging rights. Just
Works for me.
bragging rights.
So now we're gonna go to not my 2 cents, but me talking to Colt. So that'll take a while, but you watch it. We'll be here drinking coffee. Quick intro again. Hello, people. We've already talked, so this is kind of you in the middle of our conversation, but this is a different video about the Mayflower, which you've just seen, which I haven't again filmed the demo of, but time travel, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. You get that? You get wibbly wobbly, timey wimey?
You're using the Walrus Audio Transit. It doubles as a time traveler.
Nah, you're not a Doctor Who guy, are you?
You know, that I'm not, but But my wife's out of town all weekend, and I might start. I'm
It's
with kids.
corny and really bad, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's weird. So anyway, back to the Mayflower. I loved the track I produced with it. No singing in there, just lead material. I used the Suhr Badger, and it was great. I could get the Badger clean and have this pushing it a little bit and getting nice creamy sounds, but then getting the Badger into breakup territory and really get a screaming lead. You don't know this, Colt, but in all these videos, I've also used the Bellwether, the Descent, and then in the last one also the Vanguard. So we actually had 4 pedals in one, in one of the tracks. So the Mayflower, other than being really cool in blue and a beautiful graphic, yet again, by your very talented artist, what's his name?
His name's Nathan Price. He did all those.
Nathan Price.
He's a drummer here in Oklahoma City. He's an artist, all that stuff. Great guy.
So what was the idea behind this? What were you going for?
The artwork or
the sound.
Okay, so the Mayflower is just a nice mid-range overdrive. It's very transparent, so it's going to keep your natural guitar tone intact. So if you have a $2,000 guitar, like you'd be able to hear that sweet $2,000 guitar. A lot of circuits, you say the Voyager, you compare it to a lot of the Tube Screamer pedals also that you have. This one is more inspired from the Tube Screamer and other pedals kind of in that range. We just love that. I mean, all guitar players like just love that shape, that overdrive shape breakup. And so, but with a lot of them comes the loss of a lot of low end. And so the idea behind the Mayflower was to split the tone control into 2 different circuits and be able to manipulate and bring in more lows.
Okay.
At the same time as being able to dial in those classic highs that we're used to with that same kind of sound.
Oh,
so
obviously, with the Tube Screamer, the first thing that you do is you turn it on and you have the mids, but the lows are gone. So with this, you can kind of, if you want them back, you can dial them back in.
Right.
Nice. It works beautifully on a lower gain, higher gain. Again, it's an overdrive. This is not your balls to the wall metal pedal. For that, you would need an amp that's already cranked and push it with it, which really that's how most people got their metal sound. Get a to-be screamy kind of thing and go for it. And here you could even get the bass back. Don't get too much bass back because there's still a bass player in the band. A lot of guitar players forget that.
Yeah, but that's why you have an octave pedal, is you can fire your bass player.
No, that's not why you have. You're just trying to sell the Luminary. That's what you're trying to do. I know exactly.
I didn't even say Luminary.
But I know exactly where you were going. Fire your bass player. We have this pedal for you that can get rid of your bass player.
That's perfect.
And you want to get rid of your bass player because they usually have the hottest girlfriends. So you want to, get to that.
See, you take it one step, and I'm thinking like this. Divide it by less numbers at the gig. More money for payroll.
No, we need the bass players. I'm sorry, we need them.
You're right. We need them. I get it. Look at the White Stripes.
You listen to different music than I do. I still have to listen to your album, by the way, which I haven't done, and I sincerely apologize for that.
What album? My album?
Yes.
Oh,
you want to? You want to plug that? He's got a band, guys. He's got a band. What's your band's name?
Mopak.
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 Tell him where to get. Tell him where to get the album.
You can get it on Spotify and you can get it on iTunes.
You see, you can't get it on Spotify. You can listen to it for free on Spotify, and that's not what we want. We want him to get money. So iTunes, it's not even available on Spotify.
So the funny thing, it's not even available on Spotify. It's only on iTunes.
You know what the funniest thing is? I have never turned on my camera. Now I have.
There you go.
Now I have turned on my camera. I'm such an idiot.
Now I can see you. But I've seen you already.
So the whole Voyager video, I didn't actually have my camera on. Great. I'm just going to use the tiny little thing where I'm way too bright up in the corner. That's beautiful. Me, idiot. Big time idiot, guys. Mayflower...
Don't say that.
It's true. Mayflower, I haven't played as much as the Voyager. And there might not be a reason for that. I have no idea. It's just I haven't played it as much as the Voyager. Great pedal.
Yeah.
But I would probably grab the Voyager when I'm looking for something to push my amp.
Yeah.
No specific reason for that. Just that's what I do. So
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
So now my 2 cents. Actually, not mine because how about ours? Because I'm not alone. So you start. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to say the last sound was my favorite by far. There was just something so crisp about it, but it was very full. It had a nice richness.
Screamy, but still creamy enough.
Yeah.
Not like Plexi Scream where it's just aggressive, but it can also...
there was a lot of soul in that. It had a lot of...
Yes,
mojo.
given the Bellwether is a nice delay, that's not
Yes.
inexpensive. But let's talk about price, because when they first came to Germany or Europe, they were over 200. They clocked in at 245, which is, we're talking about for a drive, quite expensive. Now, Walrus said, you know what, we can't do this. Of course, we have a distributor in between and all this stuff, but we want to make sure that these are competitive and actually anyone can afford them.
Even folks like myself from Belgium.
The Belgians. So these now clock in at just under 200 euro, which is, I always say, if you're past 200, you really have to want it territory, especially for a normal drive. But under 200, you are exactly where most of the other companies are sitting. So under 200, it's I still don't quite get the tubey screaminess of it. Do you feel
No,
a tubey screaming?
I don't feel the tube screamer in that.
No. But maybe just because it's not green. Maybe we are so focused on that color.
I think so. Maybe if we painted it green, we would feel it more.
We'll get right on that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, hell no. No, it's a great overdrive, and you've seen, especially with the dual tone controls, you have more options than on your normal 3-button, 3-knobby pedal. I'm saying for under $200, great build quality, and most certainly you've seen, we've talked to Colt, very cool people behind these. It's always nice to get to know the people that make these and know that, they're just people like us, total nerds, like this
Total
guy.
nerds like that.
Like you guys. So thanks for watching. There'll be more Walrus audio. It's difficult. Walrus audio. For me, I have a speech impediment.
Well, you talk funny.
It's a German accent. That's it.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
German.
Yeah, your Belgian accent sounds a lot like a U.S. American kind of accent.
I've been told that.
Yeah, I thought in Belgium they speak French. Can you speak French?
No, I never got around to that.
That's weird. Being from Belgium and all.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's weird. So thanks, and again, we'll see you on the Flippity Flop, whatever that is. I don't know. You don't know, huh?
No, but somewhere.